Hi, my name is Rina Feinstein. I'm the CEO of Noga Plus. And what I would like to share with you is my vision of connecting Latin American markets with Israeli technologies. And when I mean my vision is to try to share with you the advantages that has the Latin American market and what the Israeli ecosystem can share, can give from its experience to those markets. Let's start with the first and the biggest advantage of the Latin American market, that is the size. We are talking about more than 650 million people living in Latin America, America Latina. And these people are, most of them are young people. So it's a young population with a lot of opportunities. Also, we have to understand that among this huge amount of people, we have very different cultures. We have Mexican cultures from one side, we have the Brazilian culture, and we have the Argentinian and the Brazilian and all the Central American cultures. It's very different. They have a common denominator, that is the Spanish speaking and the Portuguese in Brazil. But this doesn't make them to be the same, all of them the same. A second advantage of the Latin American markets is that they have big problems. And by having big problems is mean that there are a lot of opportunities that can be taken into advantage. These are opportunities at the agricultural level, at the cybersecurity level, at the health tech level, you name it. But they have a lot of problems where we can, we or the Israeli ecosystem can get into. Another advantage is their high level of engineers, high level people that have been, that a lot of them have studied in the States in very big and well-known universities, and then come back to their hometowns, to their to Mexico, to Peru, to Chile, Brazil, and the other advantage is that they is a very competitive talent, but it's low cost. It's not like in the States, it's not like in Israel. High-level people, talented people, but low cost. Another advantage is that all these all the countries in Latin America are in crisis, and they know how to live on a crisis economy. So this is also very important. It's an opportunity to get and try to help on solving that crisis. On the other hand, the people know how to live among or within the crisis, and this is a cultural issue. We also know how to live in crisis, but these are different kind of crises. And the last point I would like to share with you is the proximity to the USA, especially Mexico, that is in the frontier with the USA. It brings a lot of opportunities to put a company or subsidiary in Mexico, very near the border, and then bring the products or the services to the USA or to the southern of America, Central America, and South America. And last point I would like to share is that also you have to know how to work with corporate, with the private market there. It's not like the European market, it's not like the American market. It has its own cultural way of doing business. We have been working with groups. One of the biggest groups in Latin America is Grupo Bimbo, the biggest bakery in the world, and they have also known the Israeli ecosystem. They have invested here, and we also know what are their needs and their way of working. So the message for all of us is, let's try to work together, but understand how the Latin America does business. Thank you.